Two, are we not a country comprised of immigrants? Can we dream a little dream? Today I will tell you why I'm for immigration. Just as our founding fathers, my grandparents along with my parents came to this great country in search for a better life. First, I will tell you about some immigration issues. Second, I will tell you why my family and others came to this country. Finally, I will tell you why you should think differently about immigrants. So let's begin with some current issues. As usual, our different political parties and states cannot agree on immigration issues. According to Joe Kenneth's article, Immigration Conflict in the CQ Researcher, published March 9, 2012, he indicated that in 2012, 6 states passed laws that gave police the responsibility of determining immigration statuses. This opened up the doors for profiling. These 6 states included Arizona, Alabama, Georgia, Indiana, South Carolina, and Utah. Out of these 6 states, Alabama went ahead and created another law that made it even more, made it a little bit more difficult for people to continue living in the state of Alabama if they did not have legal status. Since 2001, Congress has not been able to pass the DREAM Act. The DREAM Act stands for Development, Relief, and Education for Alien Minors. This act would paint the way for undocumented minors to have the opportunity to become legal residents. Since Congress could not pass this law, the DREAM Act, many states opted to pass their own version of the DREAM Act. According to Alan Greenbelt's article, Immigration in the CQ Researcher, published June 5, 2015, President Obama announced a couple of programs that would expand protection benefits for undocumented immigrants. A couple of programs were the DAPA and the DACA. President Obama was tired of waiting for Congress to pass these laws, so he took it upon himself and used his executive power to do this. So why do people immigrate? Many people come to the U.S. to avoid persecution and for a better life. Countries experiencing high crime rates and due to drug trafficking and political turmoil will also have people come to this country in order to immigrate. They don't want to be in the middle of this turmoil. My grandparents came to get a better life in the United States. Both sets of grandparents came and obtained permanent resident status and later became U.S. citizens, just as well as my parents did. Although not making much money, they had steady jobs that provided the income needed to sustain a better quality of life compared to what they had in Mexico. Finally, why should we think differently about immigrants? The USA is a big melting pot. Our founding fathers left England for religious freedom. New immigrants are coming due to the fear that they face when drug trafficking wars are happening in their countries and corruption that is happening in their government has forced them to go to other countries. Not all immigrants are from Mexico as most people think. Many are from Central America and South America, some are from Europe, and the latest surge is coming from Syria. According to Chuck McCutcheon's article, Latino Voters, in the CQ Researcher, published April 3rd, 2015, the Latino population is quickly increasing and will be up to 31% by the year 2060. This means that many immigrants are following the process to obtain legal status when given the opportunity. In conclusion, people immigrate in search of a better life, just as our founding fathers did. First, I told you about immigration issues. Second, I told you why people immigrate. And finally, I told you why we should support immigrants. This country was founded by immigrants, so let's make Congress hear our voices so they can pass a law that will address immigration for all 11 million immigrants living in the USA. Thank you.